Hey everybody, this is Ebony. Thank you so much for joining me here at Ebony's Creativity. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave me a comment down below with your thoughts. Today, what I will be doing is making over this dresser. I bought it pretty cheaply and I'm going to try to flip it for a profit. So if you'd like to see how I give this old dresser new life, please just keep right on watching. So in these initial clips, I'm kind of just giving you an up close and personal look at the piece as it was when I purchased it. I think it's a pretty piece, but it's very dirty, as you can see. The drawers slide pretty smoothly, so that's good. And it has some beautiful detail like this dovetails right here that I'm showing here. So that's really pretty. The wood grain looks nice. And I think with a little bit of attention, this can be a really beautiful piece. As with my last flip that I did of a dresser on here, there was a surprise in the drawer. I'll put a card for that video in case you haven't seen it yet, but in this one came some freaky books, so that's a good little present, I guess. So yeah, but back to the dresser. All the drawers are in working order and they look pretty clean, so that's really good. As you'll see, some of the hardware is broken and I'm not in love with this hardware anyway, so I will be changing that up. And it does have some paint issues that I'll have to address. Very dirty, like you can see right here, and those drawer pulls are broken anyway, so I'm glad I have a different vision than those. It does have a few issues, but nothing really bad. As I'm looking over it, there's nothing that really stands out. No damage or anything. There is one area of concern right here. Looks like something might have eaten at the wood a little bit, but for the most part, that's it. So I'm really excited to get into this piece and I'm going to go ahead and get started. So in this clip, I'm starting out by sanding. To me, this is the most important step when you are flipping furniture or redoing furniture, because you want to get it nice and smooth so that any stain or paint that you put over top will lay nicely and you won't see any lumps and bumps. So this took me quite a while, but I know that this is the most important step, so I was willing to spend the time. One thing I love about antiques is that you can kind of see the story. So I'm down to the raw wood on this side, but you can tell this has been blue, blue, and then a white coat on top of that, and then a green coat. So you can kind of see the history of the item, which I think is kind of cool. I'm still sanding, but I wanted to show that. I don't think I'll have to do any fixes. There was a little area that was kind of messed up over here, but it seems like the sander got it straight, so I don't think I have to do any patching on this piece, which is really good for me. So that's where I'm at right now. I haven't gotten very far. I haven't been working that long. Hopefully that's just a sanding issue too. But yeah, I just want to show you a little bit about this piece and where I'm at and where I'm still sanding now. Alright, so here is where I'm at after about 2 hours of sanding. I didn't get very far. This paint is very thick. Like I told you, it's a couple of layers, so I just have that area to go, and this looks like it needs to be sanded still, but it's just dust. But this is where I'm at the end of the first day. So I'm starting out day 2 by cleaning out these very dirty drawers and also removing all the hardware from each drawer. So after working with the drawers for a little bit, I came back to finish sanding this piece, and here is the top of it finished, and here is the body of it finished. So at the end of this day, all of my prep work is done and everything is nice and smooth and ready for a good coat of paint. The areas that still have a little bit of paint on them, that's okay. I've sanded it smooth and just some of the paint remained, but I'm not really worried about getting it all off because it's smooth and the paint will still apply nicely over it. And here are the drawers. Didn't get to those today, but definitely tomorrow. Here's the start of day 3. I'm showing you the paint that I'm using, which is Agave by Waverly. I really love that chalk paint. It's a really nice, cheap paint. It applies really well and it has some beautiful colors. So check out Waverly paint. You can get it at Walmart. So this is what it's looking like after one good coat of paint and a coat of stain on the top. The stain didn't take that well in certain areas, but that's okay. One product I could have used to address that would have been wood conditioner, which you put on before stain, but I didn't have any, so I'll just do an additional coat of stain to make sure I get full coverage. Here is the product that I'll be using to strip the paint off of the drawers. I got tired of sanding, and so I went to go buy a product that would do a good job with stripping some of the paint off to help me out with making these smooth enough for the new coat of paint. So I decided to try this product and I really liked it. I think it worked really well. This is what this drawer looks like after applying just one coat, and so I really like the product and I think it works really good. I'm gonna do another coat, but this is how this looked after the first coat. And by the way, I know I don't use a lot of safety equipment, but this stripper is indoors safe, so I was really happy to find out that I was safe to use this indoors. So this is what the drawers look like after the second coat of stripper, and here I'm just puttying the holes where I will not need them because I will be making a new hole for my new hardware. So I'm just showing you here. I have the DAP wood filler from Walmart, and it worked pretty good. I'm just filling in the holes, and then you will see me make new holes in the next clip. This is the new hardware, which I got from Lowe's.
What I did here was make a little template to line up my holes. This is where the hole is on the piece that was already there, and this gives me a straight line. There's a hole in this paper. There's a hole in this paper where this black dot is, and if I'm able to get my line straight, then I can just mark a dot, and you can see it on the other side. So that's how I'm lining up my holes. Seems to be working fairly well.
So here's what the drawers look like with 2 coats of paint applied, and what you won't see is me doing a second coat of stain on the main body part of the dresser, also me adding the drawer pulls, and also me doing a coat of polyacrylic over everything, but those are the only steps that are missing, and next will be the finished product. Alright, so I have some clips and some still photos for you here of the finished product. Leave me a comment and let me know how you think I did. I think this turned out really beautiful. I think it would go nice in an entryway or in a beach theme room like I have here, or even in a little boy's nursery. It's really nice. So yeah, I'm in love with how this turned out, and I hope you are too. So I want to thank you again for watching. Remind you to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment and let me know how you think this turned out. Hopefully I will be making a profit from this, so this is something that I'm trying to make into an additional stream of income for myself because it is something that I'm passionate about. So again, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.